Bittersweet. I'm having a healthy protein shake for breakfast today. I'm selecting the ingredients in an offbeat, distracted way. Her acceptance letter in my hand is causing me some dismay. She may be aesthetically happy, but it means her going far away. I threw some ackberries in and recalled when she was but a thought. Our firstborn was getting older, and it was time to try for a boy of sort. Did not even know she was there, that Sylvia said it had to be. I was looking too cute and eating everything endlessly. I added some tart mandarins, recalling a pregnancy of distress. That growing fetus stretched out the entire span of my chest. The baby from inside acted like she owned her world. I was one happy mother when I gave birth to that baby girl. I added some apples, minus the seed, but left in the core. There could not be another child that could be loved more. She's all tough and cheeky on the outside, shining bright. We were careful to ensure she got her insides just right. This young eaglet was always such a brave little soul. Never let anyone get her down, was so confident and bold. I recall standing proudly in a crowded auditorium when she gave her grade 7 valedictorian speech. She shared she wants to be a neurosurgeon. Anything, yes, anything is within my baby's reach. I chuckled as I tossed in a small handful of pecans. She told them how she thought of that school's family, and although she was moving on, she'd visit frequently. The teachers mostly smiled, but some groaned. That child was just never going to leave them alone. Her father stood there in that hall, grinning from ear to ear during their father-daughter dance. What he whispered, I could not hear. They have such a special bond, and I'm sure he feels it too. But he's acting all tough, and I can see him through and through. I slowly added the almond milk to the measured mark. I stood there quietly wondering if he too would miss her spark. I added a small banana and remembered snippets of Canadian jokes. The child confidently requested on her 15th birthday for the entire high school to turn out in purple cloaks. Her sister came home all flabbergasted. The entire school of 600 was on display. She said the student counselor hid in his office for the entire day, seeing he had done the unthinkable and forgot to wear the color of the day. Which protein should I choose, whey or perhaps brown rice? There were tears when I told the young princess we would move her twice. She did not want to return home, thought we were spoiling her plan. Don't ever be afraid of change, I told her, and never forget your clan. You'll always be who you are, wherever you are in the world. The blenders roaring in the background as I think of my little girl. I tossed in some healthy chai seeds. They may not look like much, but it reminded me of all of you that reached out in her life touch. Sure, we can lay claim that she is indeed ours too, but we never would have made it without the community of you. The you who looked out for her and encouraged her on her way, befriended her and still are her sister friends today. The you who stopped to hug and love her every day. The you who gave her a ride when she was lost in town. The you who cheered it up when too much studying had her down. My breakfast is ready and I can hardly wait to get it down. I'm also excited to see her in her beautiful prom gown. I'm sure she'll have my head if I shared with you there's yet no date. So remember, I never mentioned it. But perhaps it's not too late. I will not be there for this graduation as I'm not well enough to fly. But do not be sad that I'm missing it. I'm sure to embarrass her and cry. I know her father is acting all cool, and I guess that's how men will be. But I'm so not pretending. I'm all mush and tears, you see. I folded that long-awaited letter, and slowly, with much care, that famous emerald seal confirmed that they were ready for her over there. I really did not care what my young eaglet may choose to be. Yes, she may even save the life of a sovereign royalty. But as far as I was concerned, she could be a farmer's wife shoveling sod. I only request her foundation be love, laughter, and a faith in her God. Perhaps I knew this was my true destiny in life as I put that letter away, to raise 3 young eaglets who would make their mark in the world someday. I poured my breakfast in a glass and wiped my tears on the tissue sheet. My breakfast this morning may be healthy, but it was bittersweet.